Logic integration started out of my garage and a minivan, literally. I have been in the industry and an installer since I was 16 years old. Had a lot of customers tell me, go do it on your own, go do your own thing. I took that advice and sat down with my wife and said, honey, I'm gonna start my own company. All I've ever known how to do was install and work with customers and service systems, and have always been knee-deep and really engaged in technology since I was a kid. We basically cleared out our garage, set up the minivan for an installation vehicle, and started the business. And from the garage and the minivan, it moved into some storage units. We were in there for 10 months, and then we eventually got our own lease and got our own space, and so we've moved 5 times since we started the business. So the business is 14 years old now. The key differentiators between us and some of our competitors, I would say, is the customer service and the fast response.
Hi, I'm Tom Whitmore with Logic Integration. I'm a senior project manager. The sales staff is out to listen to the client, to find out what the expectations, what the needs of the client are. We really take the time to listen, to understand, to grasp what the end goal is. That's the clear difference between Logic Integration and other AV vendors within this industry.
We use a cloud ticketing system, whether you call or chat or email us and you need help with your system. We respond fast, try to get you on the schedule as fast as possible, and we try to get out on site as fast as possible.
My role with Logic Integration is to take a project from start to finish. I find that everybody that I have, not only on my installation crew, but on the procurement team, the design team, the sales staff, all give 105% every day.
All of our systems are monitored. If a device goes down or something's not working, our service team gets an alert and we can deploy somebody as soon as possible. Some of the customers that we've had in the very, very beginning who told me to start the business are still customers today. I love going and seeing them. I love walking in the door. Our installer's usually a little nervous because they've never met the customer before. It's usually in a large house or a large estate, and the customer gives me a huge hug or a huge handshake, and that relationship with our customers has just been huge over the years. We've become friends with some of our customers, many of our customers, and love going back and seeing them. And some of the systems we put in 10, 12 years ago are still going. And then they call us when they want to update stuff. So that it's a lot of fun, that relationship piece. I love that. It keeps me going, it keeps our staff going. It's a huge part of our business.
I enjoy developing a relationship, not just during the duration of the project, but I also look at long-term. I fundamentally value every client. As a installation manager, our team is very proactive. We find that all of the clients that we work with are pleased to see us on a weekly basis, if not on a daily basis, to vet any problems that might impact not only our installation, but might impact the client at the tail end of a project. That's the Logic difference. We are proactive. Our end goal is walk away from a project knowing that 2 months, 2 years from now, the client's going to come back to us.
With residential automation, from design all the way to service, it's very involved, it's very personal. We'll take a concept and an idea from the homeowner, the architect, even the builder, and we really bring it to life. And part of that process is drawing out how they use the space, how they use the house. Do they entertain a lot? Do they like to crank it up? We put some subwoofers in a bunch of rooms and make it fun. So all that gets planned out. In our warehouse, we actually build and test and do software updates and label everything and color code everything all in our warehouse here. So we're not out on the job site doing that in the homeowner's house. It keeps it clean. There's not boxes all over the house. We're not living in the house for 5 months trying to get things to work and trying to figure out what parts we're missing. So we basically build that rack, test it all, and then wrap it up and deliver it, and it's 80% done. So when we go to commission a system, it's fairly quick and it's a lot of fun. And then we do the training. So we teach everybody who's in the home how to use the system. When we're all done, the service department takes it over. We basically maintain that system and watch that system, almost like a security system.
At the tail end of a project, it basically rolls into a warranty period. Our Logic Care staff is available 24/7.
With our commercial division, we've done a lot of different corporations, museums, hotels, local, federal, and state government facilities. It's very personalized, very design build, very custom. We really try to focus on the projects that we're experts at. We'll basically get a set of plans, a concept. We take those plans and we work through how they're going to use the room, who's going to use the room, how many different users are going to use the room, and we customize that user interface for each one of those rooms and make a theme throughout the facility that's easy to use. A lot of people come to us with ideas of what they want and even frustrations from past technology, and our job really is to make all that technology easy to use.
We have a fantastic staff available 24/7 to support all the technology, both on the residential and the commercial side. Our team, like myself, is dedicated to follow through on everything. So the service department is tremendous.
When a CEO or a CFO walks into a conference room and they've got that presentation, they need to be able to plug in their laptop or put it up wirelessly, seamlessly, and it needs to be extremely easy to use. So we really focus on that during the design process.
So with design in mind, our staff will sit down and really vet the set of drawings. We're constantly looking at things to either better the project or by looking at a better solution that will fit the client's needs.
Large organizations like Comcast and Lockheed Martin, and there's just so many different businesses that have complemented our process because it's quick and efficient.
One of the number one reasons that people come to Logic Integration is the focus that we all have. A lot of our design staff and sales staff bring decades of experience to every project.
The system that we did for Frontier Airlines did their new headquarters building here in Denver. Gorgeous building. They did a phenomenal job building this building out. So when you walk into the lobby, we put a video wall where they can put up their logo, they can put welcome some of their customers, or they can chop up the screens and put up different things and do multiple messages. It's a really, really nice flexible solution that Frontier's using.
As an active commercial project manager, I'm on site probably more frequently than most. It enables me to be eyes on and to be more proactive than reactive, whether it's providing infrastructure to support our integration, or maybe there's an issue that might impact the client on the tail end.
The Children's Museum Denver, such a unique project. We really wanted to be a part of it. One of our engineers here at the company really took that to heart, and it was really about who came up with the best concept, the best design, and it's called the Tree of Life. And the idea behind that is what if we could have a bunch of kids come into the museum, take their picture, and their picture appeared up on this tree. And that's what he did. You walk in the museum, you push a button, and there's a screen, it takes your photo, and it sends the photo up to the screens, and you can see your picture up there, and it actually will float around to different screens. And then eventually your picture goes away. People will sit there and take tons of pictures and make funny faces, and all these images are up on the screens. It's such a blast. So last year we were asked to do some projects for the Denver Visitors Bureau at the Colorado Convention Center. And what they wanted to do was set up a bunch of different panels, almost like a video wall, but a little bit more separate. And they wanted to put different advertisement and messaging on those screens. So as people came in for trade shows, they could see what's going on in Denver, see what restaurants are good, what the nightlife was like. So we actually put video panels on both sides, which was very unique. It was a custom built frame. So it's really a unique installation. I've really never seen anything like it. And they also have a beautiful conference room. And at the front of the room, there's a rear projection system where the main presenter can put up a PowerPoint or what's going on in the city or budget numbers, things like that. One of the most unique things about that room is the ability to be able to sit in all the conference chairs. It doesn't matter where you're sitting, but you can do an audio conference call. So from the chair, you can just talk like you're normally talking, and the people on the other side of the room can hear you, and the people on the other side of the call can hear you. And the beautiful part is, if there's air conditioning or pens clicking, or maybe someone's rattling some papers on the conference table, all that gets filtered out. So we really put a lot of attention and time into the calibration of the audio system there. Culture has been very important here. No matter how big we get, no matter how fast we grow, we really have tried to maintain a good culture, and it's been challenging. The culture changes when you get past 20 and then 30. One of the things we've implemented is working 4 9s and then half-day Fridays. Every other Friday or a couple times a month, we'll actually do trainings for the technicians because training is huge and the guys really like that. Another thing that we do every quarter is we have a fun day. We get everybody together, we have breakfast, and then after breakfast, we'll have small little breakout meetings and talk about what we're doing well and what we're not doing well. And all that gets documented so that management later can look at it and figure out what we can actually improve on and what are we doing well. After that, we'll go go-karting, we've done paintballing, we've done bowling. We're gonna do indoor skydiving soon, so I'm really excited about that. That's some of the stuff that we've been doing to keep morale up and culture and, the work hard, play hard mentality is really, really important here.